Hey guys, how you doing today? My name is Steve Kelly. You've seen the previous deck profiles, pack opening. This is, I think, either my third or fourth video, but this is profiling my favorite deck, which is Gem Knights. This deck is really explosive, and with the addition of Phantom Core, it really boosts the deck to a consistent level of FTK where you can attempt to OTK them quickly, but we're not going to go off on that. We're just going to go off on what we have here, and then I'll mention a little bit about the deck itself. So we have 3 Obsidian. When it gets sent to the graveyard, you get to special summon a level 4 lower normal monster. 3 Gem Knight Lapis Lazuli. Another card like Obsidian, except you get to add it to hands instead of special summoning it. For our normals, we have 2 of I'm not Lady Lapis, Gem Knight Lapis, and 2 of Garnets. 1 of Amber. It's a really good card to set up your plays, and in the case you don't have Black Dragon set up immediately, it can get you at least about 2 to 3 monsters on the field with a combination of Obsidian, so that's pretty good. 3 of your Stratos, 3 Gem Knight Armadillo, searches out a Gem Knight monster when it's normal summoned. Also, it's good for Phantom Core, because Phantom Core doesn't require a Gem Knight, it requires a gem. So, 3 Rescue Rabbit to get your normals on the field. I might be upping the normals to a higher count, but we'll see what happens. 3 Black Dragon. When it's sent to the graveyard, when it's on the field, by a card effect, or when it's just sent to the graveyard, period, you can add 3 rock monsters with the equal level of 8 to your hand, so this actually lets you regain advantage when you lost. 1 Crystal Rose, really good in case you want to make the Seraphonite play when you need to. 3 Hand Traps, 3 Ghost Ogres. It's really good in case you want to, well, you know what Ghost Ogre does. It just stops your opponent right off the bat. So we got 3 Lone Fire for one of the best cards we'll be coming to in a few seconds. For the Protoplant Engine, we run only 1 Dialing Cobra and 2 Scorpio. 3 Brilliant, or I mean, not 3 Brilliant Fusion. We'll get into that in a second. 3 Gem Knight Fusion. I'd say almost the better, more broken version of Brilliant Fusion, because you can keep recycling it. But Brilliant Fusion is amazing. 1 card that we just got back from the ban list, Monster Reborn. This card's gonna be so broken. 1 Soul Charge, and 3 of my favorite card. Well, I mean, one of my favorite cards anyways. I honestly like Gem Knight Fusion over Brilliant Fusion, but that's just me. 3 Brilliant Fusion. Like I said, this deck is extremely explosive. When you can dump 3 monsters with 1 card, and you can gain, I think, sometimes a +2 off of that, on top of the monster that you have on the field, it's really good. But yeah, it's awesome. 2 Absorb Fusion, just adds your Gem Knight monster from your deck to the hand, or Gem Knight card, Gem Knight Fusion. So that's really good. 2 Unexpected Dies to special summon your normal monster that you don't have right away. Plus, it just sets up more plays. And 2 of Pot of Desires, just to draw a card to set up. And yeah, you can lose your cards off of that, but honestly, that's not the one I'm more concerned about. I just need more advantage sometimes. So we're going to get into the extra deck. The extra deck is as follows. 1 Proxy Dragon. When you have the Protoplant Engine going, you'll have 2 monsters on the field, so you'll be able to summon Proxy Dragon, so you'll actually be able to set 3 monsters on the board with this guy right here, Phantom Core, which I run 2 of right now, because you need 2 in case the one dies or something happens to it, but, you know, it's a really good card. 1 Link Spider in case you need to open your slots more. Like I said, you have like 4 or 5 normal monsters, so you're almost always going to be able to put something on the board. Akashic, kind of mill your deck out a little bit and help out with things. You know, it's, I don't know, it's not that good without the whole grinder golem thing, but it is okay. It's not great. 1 Seraphonite, get you that extra normal summon you need to kind of flood the board. 1 Lady Brilliant Diamond. Like I said, this is more along the lines of if you don't have your card that you need, or you don't have your Lapis in hand, maybe you just want to send this to the graveyard, and you can get Lapis Lazuli right here for free, which is our burn card of the deck. This is the card that wins you the game. For every special summon monster well, I believe it's every special summon monster on your side of the field, or let me double read that again. For every Every special summon monster that I believe is on the field, you inflict 500 damage to your opponent. Double checking that myself. Let's see. Yeah, special summon monster on the field. So there's actually another version of the deck that I'm going to be building coming up. But thanks for letting me read that. Sorry, I just wanted to double check myself. I haven't played that card like I play it so constantly, but you always have to read your cards just in case. 3 Zirconia. You go through this guy like water. He's the easiest Gem Knight to make, and he just most of the time he goes to the graveyard for requirements for link summons, even fusion summons, more plays off of other cards. And the card that also facilitates the FTK 2 of Gem Knight Master Diamond. So what he does is you can banish a Gem Knight that's level 7 or lower from your graveyard that's a fusion monster, and it becomes that monster's type or it becomes that monster's name and effect. So you can copy Lapis Lazuli right over here, and then you can make it to where Lapis Lazuli is Master Diamond, so you can do more damage on the board. And this is the last card that I'm running in the deck that everyone's probably not going to look at actually, because you can make this so easily now. Master Diamond is so easy to make now. It's ridiculous. It gets to the point where you can almost just make this out of nowhere and just control the board. True King of all the calamities. Now, he is a rank 9, and Gem Knight Master Diamond is a level 9. And I thought about this recently. I'm like, what can I do to stop my opponent if I don't have the FTK? This is one of the best ways to do it. All you have to do is during their standby phase, detach material off the card and call whatever you want to, and anything on the field becomes that type, and you stop them for a turn. So that makes you give you another turn to set up your play, pretty much OTK if you have to, or in that case you can actually attack from that point on. So if you're going first, but he's a 3,000 monster. He does get outed by kaijus, but it's not the biggest deal in the world. So yeah, that's the deck profile, guys. Thank you for watching this, and if there was any small idle, it was only because of, like I said, the Lapis Lazuli. I had to make sure myself. But yeah, you can actually Black Garden with the deck, and Black Garden FTK is another thing I'm going to be working on. It's another version of the Gem Knight FTK, but I'm actually going to be putting up another profile in probably about, I don't know, half an hour or so for another deck. This one is going to be, I think, Counter Fairies. It's either going to be Counter Fairies or, who knows, it might be Lightsworn, kind of like the version that I just built out of nowhere. Also, there's new format with Chalice too, so that's another thing. Alright, thanks guys for watching, and see you later.